Okay, so this video is going to pertain to the IKamper Mini 2.0 that I purchased probably about a little less than a year ago. Unfortunately, I've only had one opportunity to spend actually one trip up in Pinetop, Arizona to test out the rooftop tent. I thoroughly enjoyed it. However, it was just me. It wasn't my family. My wife and kids didn't go. Camper is supposed to fit up to 2 people, comfortably 2 adults, plus maybe a dog or a small child. However, like I said, it was just me that went up there, so being just me, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty comfortable. My first experience was great. The time that I went up to Pinetop, Arizona, it did end up raining on me, so the rooftop tent did really well as far as sealing out any of the moisture. However, that being said, it did get pretty humid when I was up in the tent. As a result, what I ended up doing was opening up all the windows. That way I could get a flow of air kind of coming through the tent itself. But it worked out. It wasn't too bad. I was able to sleep pretty comfortably after that. So the question is, why did I purchase this rooftop tent over other tents that are out there? I'm not any type of like a bargain shopper or seeing what the best deals are out there. I would say collectively, no matter what tent you're gonna get, you're probably gonna spend money on it as long as it's a good quality brand. As far as the rooftop tent that I purchased, I've seen multiple people that I follow on YouTube that are excited about the IKamper. Which kind of led me to investigate that one in specific. And then I also like the fact that it was a hardcover. Being out here in the state of Arizona, if I were to get any type of mesh rooftop tent, so to speak, for me, my concern was the fact that since it gets so hot and dry out here, that it would damage pretty quick, especially since I don't park my car in my garage. The price point on this one itself was pretty expensive. If I recall correctly, I think it was between 4 and 5 grand. Was pricey, but again, the factors of having it readily available and I didn't have to install the tent myself, they were able to do it for me, weighed into the reasons why I purchased this tent. So as I think I said a little bit ago, or a few seconds ago in the video, I only had one time to actually physically go camping in my tent. Having a full-time job restricts me from the time that I have to be able to plan something and get out. This past year, from last March up into just this February, I've been crazy busy, but that's going to be another video, so stay tuned for that as far as what's been going on this last year. But I did find it important because I keep getting a lot of questions on my latest video regarding the rooftop tent or what crossbars I've been using. So I felt it necessary to try to push this video out there to hopefully address some of the questions that you guys might have. So to address that question, if you're wondering what crossbars I do utilize on my Outback Wilderness, they are, and here's from the direct website itself. It's the Thule crossbar set, Aero Extended Black with a part number of SOA567X070. I will put that up right next to me here. Hopefully that helps address the questions that you guys may have had. What crossbars would work sufficiently for the heavier load on top of the vehicle? So to kind of recap on the Thule crossbars, for whatever reason, maybe some of you can explain that out there to me when I asked at the dealership pertaining to the weight capacity on it. It's specified for 700 pounds stationary, and I believe it was like 150 pounds while the car is moving. I don't know how that makes any sense, so if you guys have any tips or ideas as far as what that specifically means, definitely feel free to share that in the comments down below this video. That way it helps me out, and it also may help somebody else out that is watching the video at the same time, so I appreciate it. So with that being said, this is a semi-short video. If you have any other questions pertaining to my setup and what I've done to my Outback up to this point, feel free to leave me a comment down below. I'd love to be able to follow up with you. Again, I'm here to try to help you guys out, as well as if you guys have any information for me, that would be definitely helpful. One question I want to pose to you guys is I did install a spacer kit from LP Adventure up in Canada. I was able to install that spacer kit by myself but it's starting to weigh on my mind that I might want to end up going with a actual strut install to actually lift the whole vehicle up versus a spacer kit. So if any of you guys out there have done that already or have any expertise on that, please feel free to share that information down below. I would really appreciate that. Over the last year since I posted my last video, I've continued to get subscribers and likes and comments on my latest video and other videos before that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys still continuing to support me regardless of the time gap between my last video and this one. So much love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But if you find this content useful and you want to see more things like this or either more vlogs, kind of to keep momentum going with this channel to help it to grow, let me know in the comments as well down below. But again, I appreciate you guys. Please be a support, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I look forward to seeing you guys down the road.